Hi YouTube, welcome to the Dream Crusher Part 2. We're going to start off this video with some interesting stuff though. We have the AC Money right here. Check this out. As we are speaking, they're molting into baby first instars. They're actually crawling around. Trying to get you a close-up view. Not really wanting to pick it up, but I assure you they're little cute first instars. I see several of them in there. Absolutely beautiful. You can check out on Facebook. I will share some pictures. Alright, now I have just been removed from the Tarantula YouTube community, banned, blocked by, he's so unimportant I can't remember his name, I gotta look. Mike Farless. That is this silly looking drug addict here. And for you all up in arms, always jumping to conclusions, friends with Tarantula Cat, which I will show you right here. Tarantula Cat.
See you deck 2. Dabs.
Well, for those of you who don't know, Dabs is dope. So, this dope user with only 1,400 subscribers decides that he needs to destroy our panel in Tinley Park when he's not even going to be in Tinley Park. He openly admitted to it. And that does not change the fact that Tarantula Cat was involved, as well as David from Area Arachnids. There he is right here. Y'all can see part 1. I have added stuff to my thing. I'm a real person, people. I'm not going to bullshit nobody on this channel. I'm not going to. I've never had a bad word to say about anybody. I have shouted out KC's Tarantulas multiple times in my videos. Here's KC's Tarantulas, which, since he thinks that he's so much more important than me, I am going to unsubscribe to him. Unsubscribe to KC's Tarantulas. Yes. There you go. I don't watch his channel anyway anymore. So that makes the second out of 100,000 plus subscribers that I have ever to unsubscribe to. I'm a part of a more important community anyway, the Tarantula community. And other communities. I'm everywhere. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I am unsubscribing to KC's Tarantulas. He is in fact the one that went along with Tarantula Cat and had our panel destroyed. Why would a low, upcoming, drug-using tarantula channel want to downgrade or demean my expertise? I've got 30 plus years of experience in reptiles, amphibians, tarantulas, you name it, I've had my hands into it. My father at one time was one of the biggest exporters on the planet, with a license that was only issued out to 5 people, Tom Crutchfield having one of them. And I was raised up around tens of thousands of all kinds of creatures. I can't even tell you how much. Just everything you could imagine. And for this little nerd to want to make sure that he gets me off of the Tarantula YouTube community, and he said if I had to attack anybody, I'm attacking him, so he has welcomed this attack on himself, and I will not be partaking in anything that he has to put out. I'm not going to be associated with him or Tarantula Cat or David from Area Arachnids. I do not hang with people like that that's going to try to stomp out the little guy, and they made this big deal about Tarantula Cat and wanted to make this big deal about it, the kid. Oh, it's about the kid, and she's not going to do it without parents' permission, and all this kind of shit. Don't give me that. It's not about parents' permission. The kid had to have parents' permission, and had parents' permission to have the video, and had the video, had her parents talking and telling her stuff in the background of her videos, knowing good and well what she was doing in her videos. And that's not even the point. Tarantula Cat did not have to shout her out. I shouted her out. I want to use my fame, because I'm getting older, and we're all dying, people. I won't be around forever. Someone needs to step up next. Children are our future, and I'm going to stick by what I say 100%. I want children to get involved in this. Nobody has put a age limit on a tarantula saying that it's for 18 plus people. No one. I raised so many tarantulas, and I'm going to be raising more. These are babies hatching out. All around, you can see tarantula breeding projects that are happening, and this is just one of my facilities. I have 2 other facilities. If I was to sum up all the tarantulas that I have and I'm involved in, it would probably beat the Guinness Book of World Records. I might even do that one day. If y'all would like to see that, leave it in the comments below. As far as other things go, I'm glad this is happening sooner than later, because people that do not want to be a part of a community or want to push everybody else out to gain, I don't know what the hell they think they're gaining. Anything they want to do that's, I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. Why somebody would want to not let a child grow up to live their dreams. When I was 3 years old, I caught my first cottonmouth. It was my first snake I ever owned. My mom and dad said I couldn't have it because it was a venomous snake. I went and put it in a shed, and I raised it up to full maturity. And I've been collecting venomous snakes ever since, and I'm still here standing, people. Nobody can give me that bullshit about a kid. I knew damn good and well what I wanted to do when I was a child. And I grew up, and I was that. I got wrote up at school when I went to school as a kid because they asked me in kindergarten, what hero would you want to be when you grow up? I said, I want to be Edward Tyndall. That's who I want to be, because I am a born and bred hero. I got wrote up for saying that, and I still stand by what I said. I want to be Edward Tyndall. And if I was you, I'd want to be me too. Really. Meghan Trainor, go here. But yeah, I'm making this video the Dream Crusher Part 2 because KC's Tarantula wanted to get his hands involved in stuff that cost a lot of valuable people stuff. Me and 3 other people were planning that for over a year. We had tarantulas we were going to give away at that panel we were going to be talking at live, and he wanted to run that along with Tarantula Cat and along with David from Area Arachnids. Also, which whenever I find out, I'm going to be unsubscribing to him too, but I won't be doing a video of it because it don't really matter. I hope you guys love these little Asamonis. They're absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing little things. Sarah's down there making me an apple pie. My lovely girl. I love apple pie. I love these little tarantulas. I wish I could get a better view for you guys. Let you all leave in the comments below what you think. I know a lot of you people out there support me fully, and I'm not doing any of this to gain fame or take fame from somebody else. But I tell you one thing, when Tarantula Cat came to me and asked for a shout out, I did it. I helped her gain fame. KC's Tarantula wanted a shout out, I did it. Help him gain fame. Me and Sarah have been working together for 4 years, giving away, helping communities, selling tarantulas to help rebuild catastrophes and stuff. We're like a spider FEMA camp. Whenever there's a disaster and we are able to help with some of our animals, we do so. So who the hell are you, KC's Tarantulas, Cat, Tarantula Cat, and David from Area Arachnids? I actually make a difference in this world. I help people, not hurt them. None of you had any business going behind my back, talking, and undermining me, acting like I'm a bad guy because I want to give a shout out to a kid. It's none of your damn business what I do. It's my channel. You don't like it, get off. Secondly, shit, I forgot what I was going to say. It pisses me off, I'll tell you that. I'm about as realest person as you can ever meet. If anybody knows me, they'll tell you, hey darling. They will tell you exactly how I am. What you see is what you get. And even the thing that was on the news where the truck ran into the house and blowed up everybody's stuff. We donated snakes to raise money to help get a new car or housing or whatever we could do. Me and Sarah's always helping people. Casey's little 1,400 subscribers ass wants to make it where we can't do the panel and talk and help educate other people. Okay, Beginner's Burrow. Maybe he only had a couple hundred subs. Maybe he only had 9 followers on Facebook. I'll go ahead and clarify to you guys right now what that was about. Beginner's Burrow, knowledgeable as he was and is, and a friend of mine, and I stand behind him 100%, as well as Jeepers Creepers Tarantulas, and a lot of other people. Tennessee Tarantulas. What that was about, don't move that. They're hatching and I'm watching them. Okay. What that was about is Beginner's Burrow wanted to go do this panel, having experts such as myself in the field to ask questions to and get an expert's opinion on a beginner joining into the hobby. It was going to be a perfect discussion panel, question and answers for fans to make something good. I still made something good out of it. We still made lots of new friends. As always, I met a lot of good people. I shook a lot of hands.
Well, here's the question.
We made a lot of people smile. I signed a lot of autographs. What's baby?
Do we stay up we get up a lot of times at nighttime and answer a lot of questions.
Oh yeah, constantly.
Tarantulas and reptile questions.
Yes.
Do they do that?
I don't know what to do. They don't do.
Besides,
they don't do what we do.
Run their mouth and take pictures and share them back and forth.
Yes, that's probably what they do. So I'm disassociating myself with Tarantula Cat, David from Area Arachnids, and Casey's Tarantulas. I unshout you all out. You will not be gaining more fame from me except whatever fame that this video will bring you. And then I'm done, because I'm not going to be like that. And if anybody else is watching that does not like what I'm saying, or does not like what I'm doing, or does not like being told the truth about something, then y'all might as well unsubscribe to me right now, because I'm not about that. I will state here again, I love all my fans. I do. I appreciate your support. But I didn't start this up for fans. I started it up so I could document what I'm doing and try to teach people something. That's it. I gained fans and became good friends and family with most of them. And that's just the bottom line. It didn't matter to me if I had fans, if I had fame, or if I didn't. I've been famous way before YouTube on many different things. Many different things. In Florida, I'm known all over as one of the youngest, best racehorse trainers that ever walked this earth. Training racehorses from the age of 13 all the way to 23. That's a hell of an accomplishment. Some of the records that the racehorses run that I trained have not been broken to this day. And when you look at one of my older videos, somewhere in there, there's a mare, old now, won $450,000. Not very many people can say that they were 13 years old and broke a horse that won $450,000. And I have respect from everybody. I was a volunteer firefighter, volunteer cook at the soup kitchen. I still volunteer around my community around here, handing out boxes and foods and stuff to people, building churches. And I'm not even religious at all, in the slightest bit. But the people that live around me are, and I support them in what they do. If you want to be religious, go be religious. You want to play with tarantulas, play with tarantulas. Whatever you want to do, do it. But don't try to step on somebody else or push somebody else out of the way because you think you're more important than them, because you're not. When it all boils down to it, we are all just meat, dying meat. That's all we are. Try to make the best of it. before we rot. That's all we can do. Because as soon as the last person dies on earth that remembered you, you're dead. That's it. You'll never be remembered again. So, try to put a stain on this earth while you're here of goodness, not a footprint of destruction and hate, because that's not how I roll. And I'm going to cut the vlog with this. I hope you all either enjoyed this or didn't enjoy this. I'm still going to be raising baby tarantulas no matter what happens. I know y'all like that part. So, that's pretty much it. You got anything to say, love?
This is a whole bunch of bullshit, and this is supposed to be a friendly, people that are supposed to be having each other's backs and downgrading. Kids are our future, and if you do not have their back and do not support them on their level, then what do you think you're doing? If you're on YouTube and kids see you, don't you think they need to be pushed up? And I don't care who says anything about me. Kids are what is going to be on. You're not always going to be on this earth to do what you love. You always have to have people behind you.
Here's a perfect example. Y'all are looking at it right now. I was a child. I was watching Steve Irwin. He is one of my heroes. I grew up watching Steve Irwin while my parents were God knows where, and I was helping take care of my siblings. And he's dead, but pieces of him and things he instilled in my brain still exist in me to this day. And the most important thing he ever taught me is all life on this earth matters. And he was enthusiastic as an ant as he was about a lion or a crocodile. And that's how I want to be. I want to be like that if I ever grow up. That's how I want to be. And there's a lot of people out there would like to be like me when they grow up. And that's a great honor to me. It really is. But I'm not retracting what I said. I did not ask Tarantula Cat, David from Eerie Arachnids, or frickin' what's his name, Mike Liar, whatever he is. Casey's Tarantulas. I did not ask them to get in my business and go behind my back, cowardly, yellow stripe down the back, get a hold of Tinley Park and tell them not to let us do the panel. He has 1,400 subs. I have 12,000. I'm well spoken and well trained in what I do, and it would have been a great panel. It don't matter, I'm going to do it again somewhere else. And if he wants to block me somewhere else, you better start working out and get a lot more ass about you, because I've seen you and I'm not impressed. And with that, I'm out. Peace and love, people.